Hey guys, Dr. Brian Wickstrom here from River City Chiropractic, and today we're continuing our series all about posture, and we're going to be talking about something that may be impacting you because it impacts a lot of other people, and that's tech neck. Okay, so we spend more and more time these days looking down, playing games, texting people on our phones, and so that's causing a lot of issues with people coming in complaining of neck pain, upper back pain, just a lot of tension and stress there in their neck and shoulders. And they have a diagnosis for that now. It's called tech neck. And so the reason why this is actually happening, and so if you think about your head, the average person head weighs about 10 to 14 pounds. And so when your head is positioned directly over your shoulders where it should be, then the weight's distributed properly and there's not a lot of stress and load on the spine and on the muscles. And so what starts to happen is your head goes forward, just like this medicine ball here. If I start to bring this forward way out here, it's a lot harder to hold this for a long period of time way out like this position versus in closer to my body. And so the same thing happens with your head, and it puts a lot of extra weight on your spine. So this is just kind of a quick pictograph of what that looks like. So looking down, just 15 degrees, it makes your head feel like it weighs about 27 pounds. You increase that up to 30, it's 40 pounds. 45 degrees, it's up to 49 pounds now. And then looking down at 60 degrees, it is the equivalent of carrying around a 60-pound weight all day long. And so you just think about what this does to your spine. It's not designed to handle that stress and load all day long. And so it increases the risk of disc herniations or bulges. All the muscles in your neck are constantly tight because they're having to support a lot more weight than they're normally supposed to. It causes over time, if it looks like this for a period of years, then you start to develop arthritis in your spine as well. But in addition to that, studies have shown that when you lose the curve in your neck, that reduces your lung capacity by up to 30%. And one of the key blood supplies to your brain is one of the arteries in your neck. It's called your vertebral artery. And so that gets stretched and compressed when you lose that curve there. And that can also increase your blood pressure because your heart's trying to get all the oxygen and nutrients to the brain. And because of the compression there, it just takes a lot more work for it to actually do that. So in this video, I want to give you guys some tips on what you can do to counteract or off balance this damage that may be occurring in your life because of tech neck and spending too much time on your device. So number one, it starts with just becoming aware of how much time you're actually spending on your phone. Most of the time people don't think about it, it just becomes a habit, and you're just, any little couple minutes that you have, you're on your phone checking social media or sending text messages. So you got to be aware of how much you're actually doing that, and so that way you can change that. You can't change something that you're not aware of. So it starts with that. Next thing is to set a timer. So if you know you need to get some work done, you're going to be spending more time on the computer, every 20, 30 minutes, set a timer on your phone to get up, stretch, take a break. Only needs to be like a minute or two, but that's going to really pay huge dividends for you and to offset this damage from tech neck. The other thing is when you are using your phone, instead of holding it down here like this and looking down, try to hold it up a little bit higher so you're not putting as much stress and damage on your spine. If you are working on the computer, try to get a desk that you're standing instead of sitting, and because when you sit, it's a lot easier to end up slouching, and that's going to cause your head to go forward and cause a lot more issues with your upper back area. Next thing is you can get, in our office, we give our patients a couple like orthotics for their spine or for their neck. And so we have one that's designed just for them to lay on. We have one that's designed for them to actually sleep on. And so this is the one that they just lay on. And so this goes right under their neck like this, and their head goes back. And it helps to bring their head back over their shoulders and also helps to get the curve back. And then this one here is designed to sleep on. And so it's a little bit squishier, so it's pretty comfortable for most people. And it helps to make sure that your head is actually back on your bed so that your ears are going to be over your shoulders while maintaining that proper curve in your spine and in your neck. So if you don't have one of these, that's fine. You can always roll up like a towel or something like that. You want it about 3, maybe 4 inches in diameter, depending on how tall you are, to maintain that proper curve there. And then the next thing is seeing a corrective chiropractor. So we help people all the time with fixing their posture and getting those proper curves back. So it's very difficult to do that on your own if your spine isn't ultimately able to get there because it's not actually moving properly, or maybe have some degeneration. And so through a specific process where we evaluate you and we also give you exercises here in the office as well as at home, we're able to actually get the spine moving again and work on these imbalances with your posture. And so that way you can get your head back more over shoulders where it needs to be, and we can stop that degeneration process. And so I hope this video really provided some value for you. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to reach out to us, and we will see you in the next video.